Hi, and welcome to the Agile Coaching Summer Sessions. Today is about the Product Owner AI Essentials, and I'm going to tell you some secrets I covered in working with product owners as an Agile Coach, doing product owner work myself, or even which I did inside my Scrum course. I also just passed the Product Owner AI Essentials certification from Scrum Org. It's a new certification they offer, and they ask a lot of AI knowledge, like basic machine learning knowledge, and also how to work as a product owner with AI, covering ethics, covering technical terms, and covering Scrum terms, of course. In this talk, I'm going to tell you some secrets I use when I work in product development, and some secrets the certification has for you. So stay on and listen. One point covering in the exam and also in real life is crafting the product vision with the help of AI. And it can contain user feedback, like generated feedback, aggregated feedback from user sides, or it can just craft its input. And one exercise of me was to create an experience like a dolphinarium, but without animals, inside a theme park like this one. They also got an old dolphinarium, which is not used anymore, luckily. But I want to create an experience where you can meet seals or dolphins or little whales, but without real animals, get the experience to the people to learn from the enemies. The people should craft a product vision from it. That's what I did in my last Scrum course, and it was actually pretty interesting. They used a lot of AI stuff to make the vision possible, to validate stuff, but it also comes always with challenges, and that's what we are going to focus on inside this talk. One risk in using AI for product work, you create a lot of unverified stuff, just did AI stuff, which is kind of generic, almost everything the same, and that's what's the biggest risk. First product owner I saw starting with AI was just generating a lot of text for the stories, gave them poor context, which were like 2-3 sentences, and pasted it into Jira, and that was like not that high quality story. Even if you use product vision or product roadmaps, you always determine you end up with AI with more or less context, and you're not sure if it's what you really want. So one important thing, if using AI to craft product visions, to craft product requirements in any case, is give it enough context and do not stop thinking yourself. When my last exercise team started using AI, first they were completely relying on AI, lack of own ideas, but then I adopted them, come back to a think first approach, and with think first approach, thinking more deeply what they want, align it to their actually goal, and they finally got better results. If it comes to the certification and to what's in the book, let's say, you should always rely on the product goal, not only on AI generated stuff or randomly from user input AI generated stuff. Keep in mind, where do you want to go? Keep the product goal in mind and actually use the product goal as a context for AI as input to tell AI what you want to achieve, where you want to go. And that's a basic concept which helps you a lot using AI. In using AI that far, did you use it to generate stories, product visions, or just experimenting with ChatGPT, or have a complete agent managing your backlog? Let me know, and see you next one. Hi. Yeah, what is your experience in product owner work with AI? Do you work yourself as a product owner, and which techniques did you use so far? What did you use it for? Are you a product owner, or do you work with some?
I used to work as a product owner, and I'm doing project management at the moment. But I work with one of our software companies that is using AI quite a lot for their for improving their product, and they use a lot of AI, but mostly I'd say in capturing conversations and turn that into tickets, into user stories.
Yeah, it's even like when I started, most my product owner was only Chat GPT prompting the user stories, but I think now especially if you look at the XM, there are a lot more possibilities, a lot more advanced usage. Welcome, Felicia. Anyone else has an experience? What did you do? Which product owner task with AI?
I have. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so name is Alexey. I'm from Vilnius, and I'm partially product owner. Actually, I'm a head of the product owners department or a team. And for example, we have quite successful cases of AI appliance, both for structuring interviewing notes and rough information into user stories, and even converting that into the backlog initially, ready to import to our backlog management system. But more, I would say, more interesting case is that we use Cursor AI to append the user stories or the work breakdown structure plan with the specific references to the repositories and the code elements, which simplifies the understanding in the development team. So practically we conduct analysis based on some interviewing, business process documents, etc., and code repositories, and that together combines the high quality user stories in the backlog. Higher quality.
Higher quality is good. Higher quality can always be higher, but I also like high quality. Who else tried something out?
Yeah.
I really liked this dolphin exercise. Actually, I was trainer for a Scrum course. It was a bit longer time, 4 weeks, so I had some time. And they crafted like a product vision. And I liked the way the team engaged. The first exercises, they were only relying on AI, and then they came out doing it more specific, gaining more feedback. And maybe I'm gonna do this exercise as a public exercise again, because I think people should experience sea mammals like seals and dolphins, and get a good connection with it. So I created another short video. It's about the XM. I just did. There's a new Scrum Master, Scrum Org XM Product Owner AI Essentials. I passed it yesterday. Actually, I had some preparation, but I'm gonna tell it all in the next video. So the beautiful Hansa Park is already closed, as I took too much time in passing the certificate today. Here you can see me passing. At the beginning, I was confused, but then I saw the 100%. The XM is covering 4 topics. One is artificial intelligence basic, which covers things like underfitting, overfitting, RAG, hallucination, bias. These are basically AI basic themes, which comes from machine learning, other AI practices like what is generative AI, what is descriptive AI. And this is mainly part of the concept of the XM. You should learn about it, and you should know it. If you practice with the questions, you will be able to learn a lot of stuff. I switched to my car to avoid the wind. The other topic on the XM is product value and how AI can help you achieving more product value. And there are a lot of questions which regard a bit, should we follow the AI hype, or should we more focus on if it's really creating value? Most answers are really creating value, and that is most time the better opportunity, and not just put AI on because AI is wanted by the marketing department. Also, there's a lot of coverage on AI ethics, which mostly are ethics over ethics first, like don't create bias, don't discriminate people, don't lag data, and if there's a question, it always comes to follow the ethics, and product value is not product value if you're not following the ethics. Also a lot of questions of the role of the product owner in the AI area, and some questions how the product owner should interact with the team, how the product owner should interact with Scrum Masters, or if they should do stupid things like surveillance of developer output lines of code by AI to blame developers. Of course, that is violating the Scrum values. Also, if the Scrum Master suggests to control developers with AI, also violating the Scrum metrics. All the things that comes through is mostly use AI as a tool for suggestions, for extra input, like more as a co-pilot, and not as a single decision maker. And if you rely to this, you pretty have good chances to come through the product owner AI essentials exam. For me, I want to get inside it. And I was learning like yesterday night. It wanted to do it tomorrow morning. It took me a bit longer. That's why I was late for the Hansa Park today. A very beautiful theme park in north of Germany. If you are here, try to visit it and have a ride with a Kernan. And after the exam, took a little break and preparing this talk now. Let me know if you did any AI exam yet, or maybe the Scrum or PSP or AI exam, or if you want to do them, and then we can discuss about it. So a bit more deep view inside the exam. What do you think? Do you have any AI exam yet, or looked at Scrum's org AI product owner essentials? For me, it was like, sometimes I do it for marketing reasons, but also get a bit deeper inside the topic. And the questions gave me some good overviews and learning. It was a bit on the AI basic in terms. I learned a lot. Simone, you signed on Coursera for that course yet? Actually, what I did was I just did it via the Scrum org without signing on, without learning anything. I just bought myself some mock questions for, I think it was on Udemy for $13. Learned with the questions and then I passed it. But it's you have to get used to the kind of questions to do it and come through. Actually, the most interesting stuff for me was like having 3 parts of it. So you have all the 3 parts of product owner and the team, how they work together and how they align with AI. You have the focus on, let's say it AI ethics. Then the focus on using AI technologies inside your Scrum team, which means how to engage with developers when they use an AI coding model. Should you allow using them? How to deal with privacy and all that kind of stuff. And then you have the AI tools for your product owner work, which means like, for example, having an agent sorting your backlog. That's the questions. It's there. I did not see anyone who did it yet completely. Did any one of you running an agent sorting your backlog? I don't know if Jira has built it in, but it should be possible through interfaces. Most stuff I've seen is copying and pasting. Yes, I got Bo.
It was just a thumbs up. It can be done, but I also don't know anyone who's done it.
Okay. I want to see this. Maybe I'm gonna do another session for building up that stuff. I know Jira has a lot of stuff built in. What I see is it comes always also in the exam with challenges, like people adopting AI too fast, using too much, and also with like advantage. By using AI, it's not a problem to create 50 user stories. Also in my Scrum course, I have an exercise I like. This is like build like X, but better. You can build like, now Twitter is called X, but you get an exercise of creating a WhatsApp clone and writing user stories for this. This is what AI can do in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, it fills your backlog, get you a complete backlog and product vision for your new WhatsApp clone. And so creating stuff is not the challenge anymore. Creating stuff becomes so easy. 50 user stories was hours of work before. Now you can create them, but you cannot be sure about the quality. You can just have user stories, detailed, a lot of wording, a lot of lack of context, and they are mostly randomly generated. And the most challenge for product owners. For this, I remind on transparency using AI. First product owners, it felt like cheating. Like the product owner came, hey, look, I've got that cool user story. Everything is in. And then it came out, it was from ChatGPT. But if you do so, I think you should follow the Scrum pillars, transparency, and say, okay, I created our new user story using ChatGPT, and maybe then have a prompting framework for it. Or examples you always provide to GPT to get better outputs. And also be aware if there are questions in the exam, if the Scrum Master should, or if the Scrum team should rework AI-generated user stories, it's always a yes. So you have to keep in. You can take it like a first approach, but you have to do your own work besides it. And that's, for me, the main learning of certification and of what I did so far. I think the greatest benefit, or if it comes to generating user stories, is you can force or let's facilitate a given structure. If you have good templates and examples, put that into AI. You follow a good structure. It can prevent you from overseeing stuff. And it can also be better input for code generators. Who is working a lot with code generators? None of you?
I'm playing around a bit, just
Yeah.
trying to build an agent, trying to build workflows, just to see what's possible and what can be done. A bit of knowledge, gaining a bit of knowledge, I guess.
And sometimes now I'm not like in a project. And for last one was more learning, and there everyone was just doing that stuff. And all developers I know who do own stuff now use Cloud Code, or I even noticed there's a new agent connection in my VS Code. Had no time to try it out. I think it's gonna be the next. Now it's like maybe early adopters, but it seems pretty to become standard, and it will also have another effect. There was also the question or a scenario like a team member asked the product owner, if AI is coding for us, should AI become a real teammate? Like the agent should be planned inside Scrum. I'm not sure if it's a constraint. Yes, for the exam it says no. But if people think like that, you might also have resources like agents on security, code quality, and that kind of stuff. And what was interesting for me as a product owner, before we had like product owner responsible for code quality and for technical debt. Now it comes, the product owner should also be responsible for data privacy, AI ethics, because it's part of the product. And that should be kept in mind. Last week I had this other talk about Scrum Master AI essentials, that AI needs to be shifted from like personal usage. I use my agent on my mobile phone, or I will let parts of code to be coded by AI,
to a collaborative ownership of AI usage. And that's maybe also the next challenge with product development. I really like the possibilities. Also, working with personas is a highly interesting topic. I did it with one exercise. I did it in a project. The exam itself says you should never work with fully generated personas, and those could like underrepresent specific groups or so. It says always rely on real user data. But I think if you just crafting personas, not only in the user story writing, but like user personas, you create, for example, a surf school app, and you have like the holiday visitor, and you have like the heavy surfer, and the grandma wanna getting paddleboard with the children. That kind of personas could be fulfilled and displayed by AI, and even you can just create a chat model of AI following this persona, ask them questions. The other topic is for aggregation of user feedback. A/B testing results could be very fast seen with AI. You can also see user feedback from like app votings and app feedback, and find patterns in it. So yeah, a lot of changes on the product owner role by the AI, by different AI concepts. I also would like to know what is the most interesting field of AI usage for you. Maybe write it in the chat or just tell me.
I tried.
Just let me know. I did not understand it correctly.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So my insights of using AI is first of all, it's great to make some vibe coding from time to time. So it could be a good tool for product owner to make an MVP, share with a client if he understood correctly, etc. So it's one of it for product owner, let's say. Another one, it's good to have a product owner agent who is helping you to make some requirements, and it could be done using some Cloud Code or Codex to create it, and get a good feedback from a product owner for a team. And human in the loop, like using agents and support this work by iterating process. My insights, and for sure, yeah, chatbots, it's also could be a good stuff to do, kind of a chatbot who is a product owner, who is supporting your team, and you can get his advice based on best practices.
So you want to do all this stuff at once. I like
Not
to
all
build the
the stuff
product
at
owner
once.
agent. I haven't seen one
Yeah,
yet.
not all at once, but step by step, because some of this I already implemented, but it's my vision. How can we use AI with product ownership? And the same story, we can use AI to prepare us for AI native product ownership, exam. So here are my insights of using AI in product ownership.
Okay, very cool. And Amos thinks like PO should be innovative and not just be led by AI. I think so too. So think first. Don't stop thinking because of AI, because AI can only create visions or innovation which is already there. While for real innovation, you need to add some flavor of your own brain, I think. Any other approaches someone of you did product visions yet with AI, or maybe product roadmap, or what would be most interesting for you?
You took the words out of my mouth. Using it as a product vision and roadmap. I'm in a group that like a PO, a product owner group, and within my organization, and we use it now for user stories to augment and really get our user stories concise. And there's sometimes we're using it collaboratively as we are building what we call seasons towards our roadmap. So essentially using it for the roadmap and really getting that pretty tight.
So we got also Amos with something. The development life cycles get faster when using AI. Also AI for visual reviews. I've seen running visual videos. I did not see it on that much automated as I wanted, but yeah, for reviewing a website, reviewing a document, all the public models give you pretty good feedback. And also for user acceptance testing. So on the testing and verification side, it's even a great benefit. Felicia, when you created your vision, what was the main learnings you took? Or
We're starting now. We haven't really finalized it.
anyone did a product vision completely? For me, the main advantage is the visuality thing. Like I also had in when we did the exercise for the dolphinarium, it was extremely easy to create visual stories of how the product should be used, even for a product which is expensive to build. And by that one, you can better lead it to create a user front end now, or approach for user front end is just taking you seconds, and you have very fast something to discuss, even with the prototypes, which is main advantage. Like instead of building days with Figma, you just get a first approach and can discuss about it, retain feedback, and finally learn from it. I did not sort it out. I was working inside my course with product visions, and I need to check for material. Wait a second. This was not a product vision. And everything was in German. Who's German, by the way? I'm not able to find it that quick, but maybe next time I'm gonna make an exercise about creating product vision. So far, I got on the list always talk, chill and meet. So for this one, I'm gonna stop recording and stream, so we can have some more open and secret discussion. And who was too shy till now can turn the camera on. And thank you all for watching so far. I'm gonna give more insights because this topic is really interesting for me. If anyone else has a talk, feel free to contact me. You're gonna find my LinkedIn on Meetup. Yeah, other speakers are also welcome.
Hi, and welcome to the Agile Coaching Summer Sessions. Today is about the Product Owner AI Essentials, and I'm going to tell you some secrets I covered in working with product owners as an Agile Coach, doing product owner work myself, or even which I did inside my Scrum course. I also just passed the Product Owner AI Essentials certification from Scrum Org. It's a new certification they offer, and they ask a lot of AI knowledge, like basic machine learning knowledge, and also how to work as a product owner with AI, covering ethics, covering technical terms, and covering Scrum terms, of course. In this talk, I'm going to tell you some secrets I use when I work in product development, and some secrets the certification has for you. So stay on and listen. One point covering in the exam and also in real life is crafting the product vision with the help of AI. And it can contain user feedback, like generated feedback, aggregated feedback from user sides, or it can just craft the session by the product vision by its input. And the one exercise of me was to create an experience like a dolphinarium, but without animals, inside the theme park like this one. They also got an old dolphinarium, which is not used anymore, luckily. But I want to create an experience where you can meet seals or dolphins or little whales, but without real enemies. Get the experience to the people to learn from the enemies. The people should craft a product vision from it. That's what I did in my last Scrum course, and it was actually pretty interesting. They used a lot of AI stuff to make the vision possible, to validate stuff, but it also comes always with challenges, and that's what we are going to focus on inside this talk. One risk in using AI for product work, you create a lot of unverified stuff, just did AI stuff, which is kind of generic, almost everything the same, and that's what's the biggest risk. First product owner I saw starting with AI was just generating a lot of text for the stories, gave them poor context, which were like 2-3 sentences, and pasted it into Jira, and that was